What spell is it that I cast? It's called Rampage? Yeah, Rampage. Summon the greater Rampaging Brute. Little angry baby smashy boy. That's all he does. He just rage smashes. And then we have Metamorphosis, which actually turns us into a demon as well.
Keep focused.
Peril.
Steady.
Move! We can outlast it. Just hold on.
Are you all right?
Fine. Let's get out of here.
There's the sigil. I remember this room. This is where Kuhl performed the first experiments with the Soul Stones. He spent a month in here. Every day I came to watch his progress. And then, lightning struck. The stone bled light. The vault shook. And when it was over, I could see his teeth shining in the dark.
Okay. Sounds ominous.
Kuhl
has always been a jerk.
Humanity's future, and the one who knew the cost of failure, stagnation. One more. Tal Rasha, the beating heart of... Get back!
Shite! Kill them before they scatter! What were you gonna say? The beating heart of the Haradrim.
Yikes.
What was he doing down here?
Tal Rasha was learning to embalm living flesh. Flesh touched by the burning hells.
Ugh, poor sod.
I'm sorry, what? That sounds very not good. Oh. Ew.
How can one stop destruction incarnate? How can Baal ever be contained if all he touches will crumble? Perhaps.
This is old growth. Been this way for a while.
The Fallen were sleeping last time I was here. One must have woken. Then it woke all the rest.
Perhaps Baal's myopia is his weakness. Give him a target, nemesis to focus his energies from wanton chaos to a single infuriating point. What? Oh, there's a door right there.
How can one stop destruction incarnate? How can Baal ever be contained if all he touches will crumble? Perhaps Baal's myopia is his weakness. Give him a target, a nemesis to focus his energies from wanton chaos to a single infuriating point. It would not divert him long, but thousands might be spared.
We weren't too far off from the end of that one. How do I summon the other NPCs? The mercenary, I think, is just, like, when you hire them, they're just there. And if they lose all their HP, I think they just go down for a moment and then they come back. But the story NPCs just stay with you until the end of whatever quest you're on where they're required.
Such a dream I've had. I was driving my father's wagon through a burning wilderness. Suddenly the horses stopped and would not be moved again. I turned round to shout for my mother and father, but when I remembered they were dead, I felt a touch on my shoulder. It was Jared, sitting next to me. The others sat atop the horses, ready to pull me onward, through.
This place. He asked me to meet him here. His eyes bored into me. He took my gauntlet in his hand. His finger traced the runes. His lips moved silently as he read them. And then, when he was done, he smiled. That was the last I saw him truly at peace.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, you talking about the reinforcement NPC? Yeah, so when I cast that spell, did she show up anywhere? Maybe on cooldown. Yeah, when I cast that spell, she's supposed to have a chance to like pop up and cast like a support spell alongside of it. But she's really hard to see, or he, I don't know, what, like a demon kid.
Something's wrong, isn't it? Lilith still hasn't said anything.
No.
Maybe we'd better stop too.
No. No. That's exactly what Mephisto wants. We keep moving.
Yeah, the reinforcement lady, chick, person, guy, thing, this dude, does this ability on a 20-second cooldown, and I think this ability only has like a, oh no, it's 20 seconds too, so she should pop up every time we use this ability. But they're about the size of my pet, and with everything else going on, it's really hard to see.
Tal Rasha's sigil is under all that filth. To cut our way through. Take it! Good. Let us leave. now.
Get out of here. Run if you want to leave. Wait. Do it now.
Tal Rasha gave all of himself for the Haradrim, and I cherished him.
Well, that's all of them.
Laura, the Guardian!
Oh, but get in formation. Bring it down.
Keeper of the cube.
Damn it all! It's warding itself!
The sigils. The sigils will break the ward.
Good! Bring it in close!
Helps if I look at the symbols in his shield. Usually a good idea. You want the triangle. Here is your triangle circle. No, not the right triangle. Wait. There we go. Ow. It's not the right. Oh. Forgot there was one down there.
Hold!
Whoa, what's going on? I'm out of HP.
It's mine! I can break the ward, but you must strike the final...
Ton of a biscuit. That was rough. You have to wield a certain item to do your melee attack? Or is your melee based off magic? So my melee summons, or well, my basic attack summons demons that suicide into my enemy. But any basic attack can be melee or ranged, I think. So. Okay. Guess we'll try that again.
Laura, the Guardian!
Oh, but get in formation. Bring it down.
Damn it all! It's warding itself!
The sigils. The sigils will break the ward.
Don't know what I need to do with it. It doesn't act like it... I don't know. I pick up the sigil and it doesn't act like it's doing anything for a hot minute. Triple triangles is Kane. I wonder if it does the same thing every time. Has a bit of a beat. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. They've definitely made the bosses harder in this expansion. For sure. That was lame. That was just bad timing on my part. Okay. I'm also on the 3rd level of difficulty, which you really shouldn't be on unless you are
the Guardian.
max level. All that fun stuff.
Get in formation. Bring it down.
But really, we haven't had much trouble up till now.
Damn it all! It's warding itself. Go. Close. Break the ward.
This makes me excited for the endgame, though. Yeah, I think we got it. Say that. Danger.
Hold! We don't have a 5th. Whose ward is that?
It's mine. I can break the ward, but you must strike the final blow.
Okay, well, hurry up, please.
Destroy it.
Oh, blasted thing.
The way
There
is
we go.
open. The cube is within reach.
That was some defender. Dang. Alright, we get anything good? Pretty good. Oh no. Yes. Dang, that's a huge upgrade. Nice. Also a massive upgrade. Ooh, we lose +1 to our BIS skills. Eh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Next life. Poison. Eh. Yes. We gain armor. We lose max life. But we gain a ton of resistance to all elements. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Cool, man. Couple little upgrades there. Well done, bearded one. Thanks. Need a friendly little assassin with you. Are you gonna play with your son? Nice. He's always the necromancer. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I really hope the end game is fun.
There.
Untouched all these years. Have the pieces of the blade ready. Once we've prepared the cube, we'll need them.
The one downside to this game streaming is that there's not very many clippable moments. You know, like me walking off a cliff accidentally or something. So that is one downside, but I do hope the end game is fun. So we can keep playing it for a little bit at least. Even if it is fun, I usually burn out on these games within a week or two, so we'll see.
This was Tal Rush's hand.
Oh, yes. He couldn't stop shaking. He was so eager. Humble, too. Hopeful. But that was a long time ago.
Ah, you forgot.
Ah, yes. You remind me of him, you know?
Is my handwriting that bad?
Only sometimes. But it's more than that.
Oh. Yeah, that's super cool. This ring?
Do you remember when we first met?
This is my wedding ring.
It's cruel to test an old man's memory.
You asked this old man how it felt to become mortal. No one else had.
I was presumptuous.
You were compassionate.
Super cool.
You showed me how to be human. That's how I knew the Order was in good hands when I left. And it still is. Look. We've shaped the blade that will banish a Prime Evil.
What's wrong?
Oh no.
Loving the cutscenes? Yeah, the cutscenes are great. Yeah, our mind is not looking too great here. Looks a wee bit corrupted.
You, to my side.
Oh, that's cool, Fox. We figured we'd end up messing up really expensive rings, so we just went with some cheap stuff. Relatively cheap stuff. Figured it was better that way. Plus we needed the money for the house and everything, so we kept it simple.
We must speak.
Now you want to talk to me?
You said you could handle this.
And I have.
Have you? Because I am not here by choice. What happened?
My father was far stronger than I believed. He is devouring you. And soon, there will be nothing left.
Oh, good.
I am dying.
We have time yet. We must drive him out before he spreads further. Open the way. If we are cautious.
You're
we
dying
may
from the
avoid my
inside.
father's gaze.
There you are.
Hells.
Run!
Through that, Bugs. Through that.
Burn him away! Nothing can remain!
I've also been of the opinion that you wear something like
Do
that
not speak my name.
in public, and
Mongrel.
this goes for like watches and stuff too. Like you're just asking to get robbed.
This. I want to tell you something. All your life, you've surprised me, daughter. You might be the closest thing I have to an equal. But I've never once been surprised by your children. Take this one. He wakes in a barn, your blood in his veins. A gift he doesn't want from a being he can't understand. What is the first thing he thinks to do? He hunts you, and he kills you. They're all like this, you know. Driven by instinct, rotting in the mud until satisfied or dead. Your son, his obsessions,
The girl would have taken a
his
Coke can lid.
flighty
Same.
heart.
Well, maybe not a Coke can lid, but yeah.
Your servant, Elias, his desperate need for a mother's bosom. All of them, Lilith.
Oh, we could pack heat. True. I mean, yeah, in most places you can, but that doesn't always help.
Here, quickly!
Lilith, your
Or
war
prevent you from being a
is
target.
over. You looked inside me.
Carry a sword cane?
Saw
Nice.
the pools.
That might be more effective in some
What your
situations.
children will do to themselves.